amazing day. Back to this.
We
need more filming. Gather two. Best show ever in Hello, everybody. Today,
you can't say hell.
I said hell followed by O, which is hello. Hello, everybody. Dan, you're not doing your job today.
What's my job?
Well, it's National Let's Laugh Day, so.
Oh.
My name is Erinn.
My name is Dan.
And together we are
Erinn and Dan. And this is
Erinn and Dan, but it's live.
It's Erinn and Dan, but it's live.
It's live right now at this very second in time.
Yeah, so if you were to say something.
Yeah, like who's going to talk first?
Manny Chester, most anticipated episode of the year, no doubt. Why is that, Manny?
I think I know why.
Why?
It's because our special guest today is Miss Michaelyn Oby.
Whoa, spoilers.
I'm sorry, everybody, but
keep your panties in a wad
we've got
or
a lot of
unwad
people
them.
tuned in right now, and I think they're probably all here for her.
Yeah, that's probably true. What's going on, Vicky? How you doing?
Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Hello. It is such a special day today, and do you know why?
Why?
It is National Red Nose Day.
Yep.
Yes, it is. So this holiday, well, if you want to call it a holiday.
Oh, it's a holiday.
It started in 1988 by Larry Henry. He went to Ethiopia and celebrated the very first National Red Nose Day by doing a telethon. He raised over $15 million with over 150 million, not million, but with over 150 celebrities.
Really?
And it is for getting rid of childhood hunger.
Getting rid of it.
It's going to be gone.
I think it's poverty in general.
So y'all should wear
Childhood
your red
poverty.
noses and do that. Dan, do you find it hard to breathe?
I find it hard for you to respond to what I'm saying. Anyone notice that? I say something, she just keeps going.
This is married life.
Guess so.
Y'all, I'm so excited you're here.
Yeah,
Thanks
this
for
red nose
tuning
thing,
in.
though, is very good, but it's not going to last very long because I cannot breathe.
But it's got to at least last through our toast, Dan.
You notice that Erinn's nose looks bigger than mine? I think it's because her head is smaller. They kind of look like they're it's like AR'd on with a Snapchat filter.
It is probably bigger than yours because my nose is probably wider, and when you put the noses on,
She got that wide.
Exactly.
I got that long, bumpy.
I got the double wide nose.
She got the double wide. I got the big old Roman emperor nose.
I get it from my mother.
What is this?
I don't know.
You know, Bradley Cooper got in big trouble for that.
What are y'all drinking out there? Because it is about time to toast.
Listen, y'all, for us, we are in Tech Week this week at Spring Theater, and we raced home. We got out of the theater, and we literally raced here, got here 20 minutes before sound check, and here we are. So our drink of choice this evening, as it is most evenings, is coffee.
Yes. You know, it's so funny. We start drinking coffee around this time every night because this is about our midday.
Yeah, this is like productivity hour part 2.
Yeah,
First one is in the midday or the morning.
Yep.
We take a little lull. Well, she doesn't. She keeps working. I take a big lull from my morning lull, and then at 9 p.m. I start working.
Yeah, and it works out great.
Yeah, it works out fine.
You know, it doesn't really matter if you're not awake during daylight hours.
That's so true. Well, we are.
Where are the ducks, Velian asks. Well, it's not National Duck Day. It's National Red Nose Day, and our ducks are in our trucks.
Show some respect. Actually, the ducks are no longer in our trucks because our trucks is new, and the trucks that had the ducks is all gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and type in your drink of choice as we bring on some friends who are so appropriate to make our toast today.
They're so appropriate.
They are John and Jay, and they are from California.
Wait. Is that true, Josh? He said Halloween? I thought he wasn't verbal yet. What is it, 2?
I thought he was saying Halloween. This is Halloween.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Everyone thinks Dan looks like Jack Skellington.
What's this? Well, not with this on, but if and when it comes to Broadway, I'm sure they'll come knocking at my door.
I hope they do.
Because they know my work.
Oh, yeah.
And they're in support of it. I can't inhale through my nose. This is problematic. What were you saying about our guests?
I was saying John and Jay are here. They are all the way from California, and they are here with a toast. John and Jay, take it away.
Hi, y'all. This is Jay and John, also known as
the Red Nose Guys.
Why do we wear a red nose? We wear a red nose to bring people awareness of people with abilities, because everybody has abilities no matter what your disability is. So be kind to everybody and wear a red nose. Bye.
I love them. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, and just in case we get pegged by Bruce, I could have picked a better word than that. But here's hoping we don't. Clink.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can I drink with this on? I don't think so. Oh, my God, look.
Oh, no, your nose is all coffeeed. Dan?
My nose is all coffee.
I think it's time.
To remove. Okay, the idea is here. Know that these are here in spirit. You know what we'll do?
Oh my gosh, we'll put them on our microphone stands. I thought the
National
same
Red
thing.
Bass Trap Day.
How do clowns do it?
Well, I mean, they're not the most well-balanced of folk.
That's crazy.
I think that's why. The oxygen to... Hey, y'all, listen. If I'm a little off the walls today, it's because I'm trying to keep the momentum going. Okay?
Momentum.
So just fire back at me. I will give what I receive.
Yes, we are going to need a lot of love out there. Oh, just like from you.
Thank you,
love
Erica.
you, Erica. John and Jay, we actually met on the American Queen Steamboat Company's American Duchess.
Yes, we did. Where we worked with our guest today, who's in the green room, very comfy, snacking on olives with a couple of shirtless Greek men.
Yes, we always provide shirtless Greek men for all of our guests.
We do. Yep.
So,
unless they're Roman, and then,
And then we provide shirtless Italian guests. Anyway, this is going south.
I was making an ancient civilizations warring joke.
Oh, I was making an abs joke.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were just making an Italy joke.
Do you know, I feel like Italians, for the most part, have really good abs.
I feel like you should re-examine a lot of the Italians in the world.
When I was 18, I worked for a cruise ship. I worked for MSC Cruises, and I was like, wow, look at those abs on those men.
Okay, but let me also point out that the men that Erinn had an attraction to in her teenage years are just south of very on average.
Listen, I wanted to be older my whole life.
I know.
And so I was attracted to the older species.
It's not about the age. It's just that like your cousin that you wanted to, you remember?
We are not talking about my cousin that I had a crush on.
You had that cousin you wanted?
No, that was confidential husband to wife, wife to husband information.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is also National Let's Laugh Day. That's right. Today, provided by Laffy Taffy, the candy, it is National Laugh Day since 1998, telling the world to remember to laugh in crazy situations.
What's going on, Myra? How you doing?
Hey, Myra, I'm so happy. Guys, thanks for joining us. Since it is National Laugh Day, I have a couple questions for you, Dan.
Okay.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom? Does anybody out there know?
Let's see if we can solve these. Usually we can get to the bottom of these guys. Why can't a pterodactyl, specifically a pterodactyl? I feel like they would have chosen something else unless the clue is dinosaur.
Hey, Ingrid, do you know why you can't hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom?
Oh, because they're extinct.
Well, that is one answer.
Got him.
But the correct answer I'm looking for is because the P is silent.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Oh, look at that. Mike Chapman had it first. Let it. Okay, everyone has it.
Oh my gosh,
okay,
I'm
guys,
very impressed.
Come up on our show and just pretend you're...
This is impressive.
Good job.
Okay, now I want to know if you can answer this next one. What do you call an angry carrot? Yeah, what's up, Doc? What do you call an angry carrot, huh? Does anybody out there know? Because you all knew my last joke, and I hope you laughed at it.
Am I allowed to say Donald Trump?
No, but that made me laugh.
It's National Laughter Day.
It is.
And America is the joke.
We don't talk about politics, but that was just funny because he's orange.
I didn't even know he was running for president.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
So let's see.
That's what I said.
They are extinct too. Good job. What do you call a angry carrot? I'll tell you.
A cook veggie.
That's also true, but that's not the punchline.
What is it, Erinn?
I was looking for. It's a steamed vegetable.
Oh, you don't have the punchlines on the slide.
No.
Oh.
I have them in my brilliant head. Last joke for you all. What did the triangle say to the circle?
Nice curves, baby. What brings you around these parts? I'd like to part your circumference. Examine your radius.
I mean...
pie are squizzy? What?
The answer is
What?
You're pointless.
That's cruel and unnecessary.
No, it's funny.
Did the circle do something to upset the square?
No.
Or the triangle?
No.
Okay.
Oh, but I like Susan Rapier's What's Your Angle? That's great.
Mm.
Oh, also Terry Beckman's See You Round. These are good.
Oh, and this is funny. Hi, Mike. Can you imagine?
Hi, Mike.
Can you imagine?
Man, there are so many good people here
Yeah,
today.
thanks for being here, guys. We're having a good time with you. We're just kind of chilling. We're like, I like this because it's like we're sitting in our living room. Well, not our living room, but our studio. Just hanging out with you.
Yep, and that's what tonight is all about.
That's why we look very... Oh.
You are
Okay.
very high, Mike Chapman.
Well,
I'm sorry. Did you mean to type that in this chat?
You know, your company goes under and you just suddenly just don't have to drug test and you're
Maybe
off
he's
the
in
rails.
an airplane right now because
I
I don't
don't
even
think that's
think
what
that
that
Mike
means.
does that kind of stuff.
I think Mike is booting black tar heroin in the streets of Portland.
And
as
you
we
know
speak.
what? You're not employed right now, so it's okay. Do whatever you want until those drug tests are
Did I
coming
not
back.
say that? See, I said that 30 seconds ago.
Did he?
Yep. She doesn't listen.
I
Sometimes we
don't.
watch these back and then she hears my absolute fire banger jokes and then she laughs. But before then, I just got to depend and hope that you guys out there are appreciating everything that's happening here.
Oh, I think we have a joke coming in from a viewer.
What did the potato chips say to the battery?
What did the potato chip say to the battery? Ooh, salty in your zip zip. Not very good at this. What did the potato chip say to the battery, Karen? I gotta know because that's just a good joke.
Don't backpedal, Mike. We know you're tripping.
Oh, Mike.
What up, John? John Swanson, a contributor to the show. He gave us the best hot sauce we've ever had on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try some later too. Y'all, guess what
All right,
happened
what?
on St. Patrick's Day?
What?
I cooked a shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Look at it. I even made a little shamrock out of it with a fork before it baked.
We probably could have taken a better picture of this. It was better. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And that belongs in a museum.
You're actually making me laugh today on National Laugh Day. Good job.
I'm Frito-Lay if you're ever ready. Oh, it's a sex joke.
What did the... No, it doesn't have to
it
be
is, though.
either way.
I'm Frito-Lay if you're ever ready.
That's very funny.
What else would it be?
I like that a lot.
Anybody?
Hey, guess what else we've been doing all day, y'all?
What?
We have been working with the cutest children you have ever seen in your entire life.
And some other children.
Camp Wilder Notes is about to open at Spring Theater. This is their rehearsal, which is why the child in the middle looks like she's falling down. I didn't realize it until now.
I mean, there's more issues at hand than just that.
But they are literally the sweetest kids ever. They are so cute. They are ages 5 to 11. So many of them. This is their first theatrical experience, and I love it.
And I got to see them in their little birdie. I'm just doing tech for the show, which means I was hands off the whole process, which can't tell you was the best decision of all time. But look at the little birdie costumes.
Yeah, they're pretty darn cute.
That kid in the yellow, his name is Max, and he's my spirit animal. I don't think we're supposed to say
awesome.
spirit animal. He's my...
Oh, yeah.
He's
your guiding
He's
light.
my slave child. He's
I'm
my...
definitely not supposed
I
to
don't
say
know what we're supposed to
that
say.
he's your slave child.
He's my forsaken son.
You guys, Dan has a lot of trouble being politically correct.
That's not true. I'm good at it.
Well, sometimes you are.
Watch.
I'm actually worse at it than you are because I am
Spanish American.
sometimes pretty bad at being politically correct,
Mhm.
but I never mean to. So if I ever offend you, just pull me aside and say, hey, Erinn, that was offensive, and I will change my evil ways.
If I pulled you aside every time you offended someone, we'd get nothing done.
No, that's not even close to
What's
true.
next?
Next, we have time to do something that is one of my favorite sections of all time.
Guys, it's the photography photo of the week.
Woo! Dan Beckman is a award-winning photographer.
Twice award-winning.
Yes,
Two awards.
But still, it's impressive.
Yeah.
And this is the Dan Beckman photography photo of the week.
This
Tell
is one
us.
of my favorite photos of all time. This is the angel oak. It's one of the oldest living trees in America. It's in South Carolina. I can't remember off the cuff what I'm getting distracted because our guest in the dressing room is like wiggling around and like talking to herself, and now she's applauding and clapping because she thinks I can't see her.
She's the best.
Anyway, this is the Angel Oak, and it's in South Carolina. And if you ever get a chance to go, it's in Charleston, just outside Charleston. It is mind-blowing.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And if you can go in real life and in real time Photoshop the people out of your experience, it's even better.
You guys, have you ever been to the Angel Oak? If anybody's been, let us know in the comments because it's enormous. It's so huge. You're not allowed to sit anywhere around the tree, and they have police, like tree police, that stand around it. His sister sat down under the tree just to take a picture, like sat down and was looking all cute. And this guy stormed on. He's like, "You can't sit under this tree."
And he had the gall to interrupt my welding class.
Wait,
right?
What?
I don't know. I just thought heat.
That's kind of funny. Oh,
Listen,
he was the heat. Is that what you're saying?
we're actually in the market for a new partner here on Erinn and Dan Myth Live.
No, we're not.
The title is flexible.
We are in the market to wreck our mouths, though.
Oh, is it time? I'm so excited for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we skipped this segment a couple of weeks ago, and our loyal fans said, "Where is it?" So we brought it back.
Yeah, this time we've got a very, well, if you're wondering what segment we're talking about, you're not wondering because she already said it, but
it's time to wreck your mouth.
Whoa!
What?
All right, well, that kind of seems deliberately misleading.
You guys, I'm so pumped right now. We have a brand new hot sauce to share with you.
Yeah.
This is Professor you better pronounce it.
Fart Pounders.
Oh, that's fart with a P?
Yeah, it's a cute little play on words.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and it's Professor Fart Pounder's colon cleanser.
That's right.
Oh, check it out. Do you see how that happened? That was very magical.
It was pretty magical indeed.
It's an original formula flushing agent. Actually, I will say our bottle is cuter because it has all natural flushing agent on there.
Hey.
So we're gonna pop this open.
I'm so excited. Neither of us have tried this. We left it closed to prove that has happened.
Yeah, and I am uncertain as to how hot this is going to be. As you know, I like my sauces insanely spicy.
He does.
This one is only made with habanero, and habanero is like the 6th ingredient. If you're ever wondering how hot a sauce is, oftentimes towards the top of the ingredients, the closer to the top of the ingredients list the pepper is, the hotter it tends to be, especially if it's like a reaper or a ghost.
Let's get a good smell from it first, Dan. Let's get the odor and let everybody know what it smells
like. Give me that
spoon. Look at that. Ooh, it looks viscous.
It is viscous.
Wow, it didn't even move.
That's a nice texture for, there's a chunk in mine.
It smells great.
Oh, this is also a mustard-based sauce, and I really love mustard-based hot sauces.
I was just going to tell you, I was getting hints of mustard.
Yeah.
That smells great.
All right,
are you ready? On your mark, get set, and heat. Wait. Ooh. Ooh.
That is very good.
I will say that the heat level is pretty. Oh, there it comes.
It's medium. Like,
there it comes.
Like a person who didn't eat a lot of hot sauce would say that this is a fairly hot sauce.
But it's not as hot as what I downed the other day.
No. But probably the second hottest sauce we've had on the show.
Do you know what I would love to put this on? And I'm not even a hot dog girl, but if I had that on a hot dog, I think it would be a really good choice.
Mm-hmm. Anything that would go with mustard. This is really good. And there's a little sweetness in it too.
Yeah. I
will eat a lot of this.
Dan, on a Scoville
mustard seed and turmeric. Yeah.
Scale, not a Scoville scale, because that's actually a real scale. Low. On a fire scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the heat?
I would say this is a 3.
I would say it's a 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
And how do you rate the flavor on a scale from 1 to 10?
The flavor is wonderful. I think this is an 8 for flavor for me.
Nice.
If you don't like mustard, oh boy, you're going to hate it.
Yeah. So I think our recommendation is if you like mustard, go ahead and get yourself some colon cleanser today.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, just leave it at home and save that job to the doctor.
Just call me up and I'll clean that colon.
No, you won't.
I will.
You guys, I have been learning this year.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
This is time for Erinn's Year of Learning. I decided that at the beginning of this year, I was going to learn a new bit of knowledge every single day.
Do you smell that?
Do I smell what?
The colon cleanser's already at work.
Did you just?
I did.
Did you?
Can you smell it?
No.
Do you like it?
I don't even smell it.
Do you taste it?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it had a. Yep, it's there. And I do taste it.
Thank you, Dr. Fart Pounder.
All right, I have so much to share with you. Okay. On March 12th, I learned that Americans once thought potatoes were poisonous until the early 19th century. See, back in the 1700s, people deemed tomatoes poisonous apples because...
Wait, did you mean tomatoes when you said potatoes?
Oh, did I say potatoes?
You said potatoes and I said tomato. Tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Okay, what?
I can't stop burping, by the way. That hot sauce has been making
You're
me
just
go,
cleansing
whoop.
your mouth colon.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, tomatoes are highly acidic. And so when European aristocrats ate them off of pewter plates, the food lead from the dish would be passed on to the diner, and it sometimes gave them lead poisoning and people died. So they called it the poisoned apple. And for more than 200 years, until it was dispelled in the early 1800s, people thought tomatoes were poison.
Interesting.
Right?
Interesting. There was a lot of weird stuff going on back then that I'm surprised they didn't put the red flag on before tomatoes. But hey,
whatever.
You should look
works.
at some of the birth utensils that they invented back in the day.
I'm not saying it's the most interesting thing that happened.
No, it's not interesting. I'm not saying anything about its level of interest. I'm saying that I'm criticizing the ancient peoples of Europe. As should you.
On March 13th, I learned that Viagra can help plants stand up stronger and last longer.
No way, dude.
Viagra might be typically prescribed to humans, but it also gives plants a boost, helping them stand more erect and last longer.
She said erect.
Because that's what it is.
Oh, I know.
So I was thinking we should order some Viagra for our
Bomb
plants.
Charlie! You got a bomb, Charlie!
What is that?
Willy Wonka, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I didn't understand.
Grandpa Joe. Do you know there's a whole subreddit dedicated to declaring how much of a POS that Uncle Joe is in that movie?
I didn't.
Yeah.
On March 14th, guess what I learned? I learned that cows moo in regional accents.
No way.
Language experts have confirmed that cows have regional accents just like humans. And according to the BBC, this phenomenon was first directed by dairy farmers who noticed that their cows had different moos depending on what they heard and where they came from.
Wow, really?
Isn't that so cool?
So the Canadian cows are like, moo, eh?
Exactly. And the Russian cows are like, moo, moo, moo.
Those are the Billy Idol cows. Moo, moo, moo.
Exactly. Every time we pass a cow, we roll down the window and I scream as loud as I can, "Hi, baby cows!"
It's really cute. And the cows are all like...
That's so cool. On March 15th, this is crazy. I learned that Adolf Hitler...
Can you go one episode without putting a picture of Hershey's chocolate next to Adolf Hitler?
But look what happened.
What?
Adolf Hitler. You're making me laugh a lot today.
It's National Laughter Day.
I know, I'm very impressed. He attempted to kill Winston Churchill with exploding chocolate. In the 1940s, Hitler's bomb makers coated explosive devices with a thin layer of dark chocolate, then packaged it in black and gold paper to make it look fancy. And then German secret agents placed this chocolate in Winston Churchill's war cabinet dining room where he ate his meals. However, the plan was foiled by British spies. Death by chocolate averted.
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
So long. I thought about it when I made that slide and I was really excited.
I hate my life. Next.
On March 16th, I learned, this is bizarre, you guys, and it's a crazy fact. The world population has more than doubled since John F. Kennedy was president.
Yeah.
More than doubled.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second. What?
Actually, if you look at the charts that chart population growth, there's a huge boom around 2001. And I think between 2001 and now, there's been like an additional 1.5 billion people added to the earth.
It's crazy.
Which probably bodes well for our future. Have more children. I endorse the Catholics. Next.
It was, okay, yeah, next.
Oh, sorry, wait,
no, I was just going to give you some stats. It's not a big deal.
I thought you were done.
But
Keep going.
The population during his presidency was 3.3 million, and now it's over 8 billion.
3.3 million?
I mean,
that's a huge leap.
No, B2B, billion to billion, but still it's a huge leap.
It's like New York. Next.
Okay, March 17th on St. Patrick's Day, I learned that the shamrock is not the national symbol of Ireland. It is the Celtic harp. Wow, wow, wowie.
That's like when you get an Irish wife and she's bickering.
I get it. And when you put Irish furniture on the outside, it's patio furniture. Last fact of the week. Yesterday, I learned that there is a fence in Australia that is longer than the distance between Seattle and Miami. This is the dingo fence. It's nearly 3,500 miles. It was completed in 1885.
For what?
And it was intended to keep dingoes out of the fertile southeast part of the continent. Go figure.
Well, good old dingo fence.
And that's what I learned this week.
Congratulations, Erinn.
Thanks.
Hell of a run.
And as you may know, Dan has been delving into music all year.
Yes.
Tell them about your project, Dan.
Last week was Taylor Swift, who ranked 4th on my overall artist list so far this year. And this week I'm doing REM. I'm just actually finishing up their last album pretty much as we speak. I mean, not right this second, but I'm putting a pin in it to do this show. REM, the creators often cited as the creators of alternative rock, or at least the ones who did mark the turning point from post-punk to alternative rock. And I'll tell you what, I appreciate them, but I think personally, they're I don't want to say this because I know that is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. I respect them and I appreciate them.
Your opinion is what this is all about.
They are the most difficult to listen to 15 albums in a row of, personally.
There's nothing wrong with that. Even harder than Tupac. See, to me.
But Tupac was short and sweet. Tupac had like 5 albums.
Good point.
You know what I mean? If Tupac had 15 albums, maybe I would have felt that way. But I like Tupac, and he had a short journey, rip, and was, gone too soon. But REM was here too long. I'm just kidding.
No, he does not mean that.
But what's interesting is a lot of people, they lost their drummer at the end of the 90s, and they released a few albums, and their last 2 albums are definitely worth checking out. They're 2 of the best from the group, in my opinion. Let me know if you're REM fans and what you think, and how much you want to kick me in the nuts for saying that.
But also, Dan, tell them about the drummer and how sweet that was when he stepped away.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
this
nicest
is great.
Story I've ever heard.
It was a foursome, and the band didn't break up, but the drummer left in the late 90s, Bill Berry, and he had been thinking about it, and he finally broke the news to the band, and he said, I need to leave because I don't get the same joy out of this, but if my leaving will force the band to break up, I will stay.
Isn't that amazing?
And then the band was like, go, Bill, we'll figure it out, go with our blessing. And then at the end of their career, the threesome broke up permanently on good terms. I mean, they're like the most wholesome band of all time.
You guys, even love hearing that.
In like 2016 or 2008 or something, the guitarist was arrested because his painkillers mixed with his alcohol on the plane, and he blacked out and ended up spattering a yogurt cup all over the flight attendant, saying, "You don't know me, I'm REM." But he was acquitted of all charges. So
that's pretty funny. I can imagine that happening to you someday.
I could only hope.
You wouldn't, not like the yelling part, but definitely the yogurt splattering part.
Oh, I will be splattering some yogurt.
I made a flight attendant mad once. I was watching the bridge to Terabithia on an airplane.
Say no more.
And I was weeping, and he came over with a napkin and he handed it to me, and I blew my nose and I said, "Thank you so much." And he looked at me and he handed me another napkin and he goes, "Would you like a drink, ma'am?"
Oh, come on.
Like, oh, yeah. Diet Coke.
Come on. He wasn't mad at you. He was just having a bad day.
He was having a bad day.
That was the same flight that Jerry Buck was on and flipped out and covered him in yogurt.
Jerry Buck. Speaking of Jerry Buck, y'all, we have someone exciting.
Speaking of Jerry Buck, what a segue.
You guys, we have an amazing performance coming up for you because Michaelyn Oby is a sultry princess with a voice reminiscent of those legends of old. She exemplifies the elegance and eloquence of a golden era while bridging the new soul movement of her fellow contemporaries with a transcending grace rarely found in artists of today. That's right. And here is a special performance by Michaelyn that she put together for all of you to see a little bit of who she is.
Less of a performance, more of a performance reel. Let's check it out.
Actually referred to as the little lady with the big voice. Please welcome to the stage, Michaelyn Oby.
gentlemen.
I'm literally dead.
She has performed across the nation, and she is joining us from Chicago, Illinois tonight. Please put your digital hands together for Michaelyn Oby. Woo!
How's it feel to be in front of the digital crowd?
I mean, come on. Could you hear that applause?
Oh, yeah.
We are so excited you are here, Michaelyn. I love your glasses.
Yes. Well, you know what? It's National Laugh Day, and I had to be a little funny, right? Easter's coming up. We got the bunnies and we got the chickadees.
Duckies, bunnies, and smiley faces on your ears. Is that what I see?
Yes. And
You
got
are
the
looking
purple-
good.
the purple
Yes, I
shirt
saw that.
now.
Thank you for answering to our memo.
It is perfect.
Oh, it's so good to see you both.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
You too. You got a lot of fans out there tonight.
Aw.
Where are you coming in from? Your kitchen, perhaps?
I am, and this is actually a focal point of the condo because it's a collection of magnets from all of my travels, me and the roomie.
Great.
And so it's not in any order, it's just aesthetic. But yeah, lots of
love
great
it.
magnets.
It looks really, really great, as do you. Man, you do have some types.
All right, real quick, while we're on the subject of magnets, gun to head, pick your favorite magnet. You can only have one, and it has to represent the place. The place and the magnet are one. It's not just an aesthetics, it's also an experience.
That's a good question.
Ooh. Well, it's got to be someplace that I went. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to go up here to Hawaii.
She's going out of frame.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you see
yeah.
that?
Is that Diamond Head?
This is Waikiki.
Yeah.
And Hawaii was fun. So it was a quick trip. My roomie and I, Erica, she's watching.
Oh, that's the famous roomie.
Nice.
Yes, it's a famous roomie, and we travel together. We do a lot of cruising, but we flew into Hawaii, stayed for about 4 days. It was the same year I moved up here to Chicago, and she was getting me out of the cold, trying to phase me in slowly but surely. So yeah, it was beautiful. And a lot of people say that Hawaii, paradise, and you think it's cliche, but it really is paradise.
I had the same experience. I hadn't gone until our 50 states tour last year, and I have been all over the Caribbean because I used to work on cruise ships, and I was thinking, I've seen it all. No. Hawaii really is different and amazing.
Yeah, but paradise is subjective. Like, imagine you're a dry-skinned iguana.
Right.
Or a barrel cactus. You don't really want to be in Hawaii.
No, you don't.
See?
You don't. But the
So-
sunsets, the beach, the beverages, the Mai Tais. Come on.
Plus, you can go down on Waikiki Beach and get a burger and fries for like $38.
So true.
Right. Everything is exported, so it's really expensive.
Which is
but
great.
There you
I've been to
go.
Hawaii twice, and I've loved it both times. I can highly recommend it. I know it's a deep cut, but guys, if you've ever considered going,
You've ever considered paradise?
today's
It's there.
today's the day.
It is.
Yes, right now.
It's good weather all the time too. It was crazy. We were all over the place with our weather on the tour last year, and we got to Hawaii, and it was just like, warm
okay.
breeze, blow.
Is it coffee break?
Oh, it's
Do you two
Yo.
like my mug?
is that a mug or is that a spittoon?
I thought about you two because, well, it's not coffee in here, it's just water. But I think this is the perfect mug for you two. You could share.
It's
Okay,
literally as big as
could,
your head.
and we could have a family and share it with them as well.
That's so impressive. It's the biggest mug we've definitely had on this show.
That's a good idea because we're always refilling these dumb little mugs.
Yeah.
true.
Are you jealous? Don't
Actually,
be
here's what the viewers at home don't recognize is that it's actually a regular sized mug. Michaelyn is just 2'2", and that's a mini fridge behind her.
That's so true.
Yes,
Bruce
it
says
is.
that hell was awesome. Also, I have been to hell and back. You can actually send a postcard from hell, and it's postcard from hell. It's in the Grand Cayman Islands.
I thought that was a weird insult. Like, well, you could just go send a postcard from hell.
Yeah, you can do it. There's also a hell in Michigan, and it freezes every year. So the next time someone says, when hell freezes over, you can say, okay.
I'm in Michigan. That's not
Yeah.
far from here. So
And then
that
they can
should tell you
go,
something.
Wait, you're not far from hell?
Michigan.
That's true. You're what, an hour from the border? Something like that?
Yeah, I mean, right there on the border. Don't get me into geography, and I don't drive. I'm a real Chicagoan. I take the L everywhere, so.
It's the way to do it.
True or false? Michigan has more lighthouses than any other state in the United States.
I'm going to say true.
Well, you would be exactly correct. Well done.
I couldn't remember. You know, it's so funny. I learned too much when we were going from state to state
I
too
always said
fast. And so I learned all these facts when we got to each state. And I was like, oh, I learned so much. And then someone's like, who had the most lighthouses? And I'm like, I don't know. I remember saying it, but crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
Michaelyn,
Yes.
what are you doing now? What's up with your life in Chicago?
Chicago, I'm working with a theater troupe that does all original productions, Impact Theater, having fun that way. I'll go to my second annual Jeff Awards and be a presenter here like next week. And
For those of us who don't know, which is definitely not me, but for the viewers at home, what are the Jeff Awards?
Jeff Awards, non-equity theater, non-union.
In Chicago?
For the love, yes, for Chicago.
I love that.
Very cool.
I'm
Chicago's
not.
theater scene is no joke. It's great.
It's everywhere. I mean, you can throw a stone and you'll hit a theater house or a theater
you should.
company. Yeah, but don't throw a stone. Don't throw a stone.
No.
But no, it's great. I'm still performing. I've got some things coming up next month and all that jazz. So yeah, keeping my spirits up.
That's
Very
so
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Well, Michaelyn, we would like to challenge you to a little game that we like to play here on Erinn and Dan, but it's live.
You almost said Riley, didn't you?
I was really close.
I still
This
almost.
is our old branding colors too,
Yeah.
so
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and these jokes are all recycled, so that makes it twice as bad.
pretty much.
What are we playing?
Well, I'm happy you should ask. We are playing.
I have to say
Audience suggestion.
in a song.
So right now, audience members, you need to type in the comments ideas of song words.
Yes,
For
any
us.
word that you might find in a song. And Michaelyn, how this game is played is we take a suggestion from the audience of a word that's been suggested. And you have 10 seconds. We're going to go popcorn around. You have 10 seconds to sing a lyric, a song with that word in its lyrics.
So for instance, if
be
the word
kind.
was rainbow, we would sing somewhere over the rainbow, or we would sing,
You can take a rainbow, sprinkle it with rain.
or we would sing
That's it.
rainbow high. I
Or we would sing,
think we just took all the rainbow songs.
Oh, that was on me. Oh,
No. No, only for example. We're going to get an option from the audience, but does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And
I have a feeling you're going to kill this song.
I think so
Oh,
too.
Don't say it. Don't jinx me. Oh,
By the way,
okay.
we did not actually touch on this, but we worked with Michaelyn on the Steamboat Company, and she not only has... Wow, why the fireworks?
Because we loved it. It was so fun.
It was a sensation. Michaelyn has not only one of the finest voices I've ever heard, but also one of the finest hearts and souls, and she captured millions with her pipes and with her smile. And if you ever get the chance to see Michaelyn live, you absolutely should do that because she is sensational.
It's a life-changing experience. The first week we were ever on board, we were supernumeraries, which for those uncruised people out there, that means that we were like kind of hiding and watching other people do our jobs before we did it. And she came on as a guest performer and we didn't know her. And we sat there and we were like, oh my God, look at the way that voice moves up and down.
I was like, I better retire.
No. You didn't know me? Did the whole week go by and we didn't talk?
Well, first of all, you're intimidating.
Second of all, we were
No.
masked back then. Do you remember?
Third of all,
Oh
you're
my
2'2", so you were hard to see.
I have a funny story. So my nickname in middle school was 2 feet. So you're giving me
For
all
real?
kinds of nostalgia here. Yeah.
Nostalgia is a nice way of saying PTSD.
That too. Yeah, traumatic experience.
That's so funny.
All right, we're going to get this game underway.
And how we do this is it's negative points. So it'll go.
You only
from-
lose. You have to
Exactly.
lose the least.
So you want to have 0 points or as close to 0 as possible. And we'll go
Okay.
around 10 seconds each. And we'll give the first one to you. Dan, what is the word?
We start with Michaelyn? All right, the
think
first
so.
word. The first word, we're going to start right here, and it's going to be sunshine.
Sunshine.
So, oh my gosh, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Yes.
Good
Is that a
job.
song?
10 seconds, Dan.
You are the sunshine of my
That's
life.
a really good one.
Stevie.
Like a real song.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. They all are really. Erinn.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy
Great.
when skies are gray.
Great.
Michaelyn.
Same word?
Oh yeah.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
Was it just close? Okay.
Oh, you were in plenty of time.
Oh, yeah. All right, Dan.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. John Denver.
Nicely played.
Uh-huh. Erinn.
All right. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Boom, boom.
That's a good one.
boom.
Now, while we're paused, don't you think Bill Withers could have cut 2 or 3 minutes out of the I know.
I think it just got stuck on a record loop. And anyway, Michaelyn.
I can't think of any. Sunshine is so good. It's such a great lyric. Oh gosh.
You did lose a point, but Yoder says that you were the queen of the American Queen.
Yoder, what's up, Yoder? How you doing?
And Yoder knows royalty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yoder was the dancing king at our wedding.
So true, bestie.
Dancing king. It's good stuff. Well played. Y'all, that was a good round.
That was a good round.
We went
That was a
round
good
and round
volley.
and round. Yeah. All right. It is time for a new word. And Dan, you get to go first this time.
I do?
You do.
Okay, we're going to start with blue.
Mm.
We're going to go blue moon, blue moon, blue moon, blue moon.
Good one.
Okay. Erinn?
Blue skies shining at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see.
Good. Michaelyn Oby.
Does this count for yours? Blue moon, you saw me standing alone.
Totally different song.
Okay.
Totally different song. Same moon.
Dan.
On blue bayou.
That was the one I was going to do.
I figured. Now you're going to do what?
Blue. Blue. Blue skidoo, we can too.
That seems technically you're correct.
It's a song.
Michaelyn Oby.
Blues. Everyone has the blues. I totally.
Is that real?
That's not. Yeah, no.
I think it's
Every
real.
day I have the blues. I don't know.
That's a song.
It's true.
But it's
Man.
blues. You're gonna give it to me? Thank you.
Step on my blue suede shoe. Something else that Elvis said.
That's a good one.
Blue. I'm feeling blue.
Nope.
Da-dum. Oh, did we already do that?
That's feeling good.
Oh, crap. That totally makes the song a completely different thing, doesn't it? I have lost a
Oh,
point.
you hate to see it happen, Dick.
I don't know why I thought it was blue. Oh, well, that's okay. All right, we need another word. This time, let's pick a word not from your mother. The last two was from
Oh,
your
were
mother.
they really?
I
I try not to look at them before we play, so I just kind of stab at one with my big meaty fingers.
two in a row from Terry Beckman, and he's the only one that hasn't lost.
Oh my God,
points.
was that my mom? I don't even, wow.
You got to watch him.
Okay.
All
This
right,
one
it's
is
my
Hey
turn to
Phil.
go first. Hey, Phil.
Okay, you ready? You're going first, and we're
Okay.
going to pick someone. Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
Friend.
You got a friend in me. Boom, boom, boom. You got a friend in me.
Yes. Michaelyn Oby.
Okay, I'm going back to the 80s or the 90s. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, the ones
Yes.
you can depend on.
Yes.
Woo.
I too am going back to the 90s or maybe the 80s. No, the 90s with I got friends in lower places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues. Erinn Durst.
You got a friend.
Mm.
I love that song.
Carole King.
Mm-hmm. Good old Carol.
Michaelyn Oby.
Friends. Why am I sucking?
Wait.
You're not sucking. I only think friendship coming up because I was thinking friendship, just perfect, blandship. But I was trying to.
That counts.
Oh well, I was trying to like
does
rewind
count.
forward and see if
You're
it just
so
went to
good.
friend.
Here's the thing: is Erinn and I don't perform, but like 12 songs in real life. So all the songs we don't perform
Actually,
are.
I'm really good at this. It's
not
easy
bad.
when you're watching somebody else do it.
That's
It's
the
really
trick.
good.
And it's
So
we have the
true.
home court advantage because we're controlling the slides and the timer and all the words and everything else.
So true, bestie.
Thanks for making me feel better.
No, it's just true.
All right, the score is 0 to -1 to -2. This time, Michaelyn goes first.
Okay.
What is the word, Daniel Beckman?
Let's find any word not from my mother because everyone hates my mother.
No, I love your mother. I'm just saying it was an
Okay.
unfair advantage to pick 2 words from your
We're
mother.
gonna because she drilled those words and those lyrics into my head.
You never know.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go with tears.
Ooh.
Michaelyn.
Tears. I can't sing it, but I know the name of the song. A Silent Tear. It's a
I
jazz
like
song,
tear.
I believe you.
but I
That-
have to sing it, right?
No, I mean you don't. Normally people do,
It
but
really is. It's a silent tear. It's a jazz tune. And
I
it's
believe
the first
you.
thing that came up. Okay.
10 seconds, Dan.
Okay, well then I want to say Tears on My Guitar
Yes.
by Taylor Swift.
Very
You're
good.
not gonna sing it.
No, I'm not going to sing it either because I'm making a stand with Michaelyn. I stand with Michaelyn against
Break all the rules.
the criminal rules of this game.
Something through my tears. Something through my tears. Through my
Oh,
tears. Through my tears.
got it.
I see. Something through my tears.
Oh, you
man!
completely. Oops.
I
You
should have
complete-
helped you because I'm
Wow.
gonna kill it.
That you're going to do
What
tracks
was
of
it?
my
What was I
tears.
thinking?
Yep, that's it.
Tracks of
Tracks
my
of my
tears.
tears.
Oh, I love that song. That was my favorite last year, Michaelyn. We got hired to do the most random show in the world. We were hired to do a Linda Ronstadt with Josh Groban show. Very
Whoa.
random. But
Guess who
super
played
fun.
what?
Yeah, right?
With you two, you never know.
That's
You know,
so true.
Switch roles.
That's so true.
Oh, Tears on My Pillow. Good one, Bruce. Man, that was a hard one. I couldn't think of anything.
Tears in heaven.
Look
But
at everyone
Tracks of
helping
My
us.
Tears
They're
was
really
my
helping us here.
Yeah.
favorite Linda Ronstadt song to sing. Like it just broke
Tracks of My
me up.
Tears.
Mm,
That's a good one.
I loved singing that song. It was just like,
Is that the one that's no, what's my favorite one?
I thought that was your favorite
No,
too.
it's the one that's
It's the same one. Okay, I'm thinking of Tears
The Eagles
of
song, too.
A Clown too. Those are two separate songs or the same song. I can't think of it.
You're
It's
thinking
Smokey.
of-
Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, both of them
Ah.
are Smokey, but I think it's Tears of a Clown is one song and Tracks of My Tears is another.
Yeah, but
so.
what's the one that I love by
Love Will Abide.
Yes.
That one.
Sounds like good advice, but it always
Yeah. Boy, Linda Ronstadt.
You know who'd sound great singing that song?
Michaelyn Oby.
Michaelyn Oby.
Okay, I'm taking notes.
Sound great.
I don't have any Linda Ronstadt.
Any song.
That's a great one for you because there's a lot of like vocal flourishes and difficult movements and kind of interesting chords in that one,
Yeah.
which is like your bread and butter.
Your wheelhouse.
Mm.
All right, it's time for the final round unless Dan ties us up by losing now.
Okay, I'm gonna try and tie us up.
He's
Okay,
not.
We're gonna do. This is a good one. We're gonna
Okay.
do. Okay.
And you go first this time.
Okay, I go first. Okay,
Yes.
we're doing stars.
Ooh.
And we're gonna go with stars. Out in the darkness, a fugitive running, falling from grace.
You should play that role.
I'd like to.
All right.
Aaron Dirth.
I'm going with Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar.
Yes, and important to state, it doesn't have to be plural star. We can do star.
Okay, great.
So you don't feel like you
good,
have
because
to.
I just did.
Yeah.
All right. Michaelyn.
Superstar. I can only think of Mad TV. Superstar.
Yes.
That works.
That counts. That counts.
Dan Beckman.
I was a Mad TV fan more than I was an SNL fan, for the record.
Oh.
Yes, Mad TV back in the day,
Mhm.
heyday,
Mhm.
brilliant. Yes.
Everybody, that cast was stacked, and I guess SNL had some cast members too, but who needs to talk about that? Okay, we're gonna go with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Good one.
How I wonder what you are's.
That works.
Okay.
Star,
Erinn?
star. Star. Oh, crud. Stop looking at the stars, seeing the stars. I'm losing. No! Well, it looks like the tallies are in, folks, and our winner today is not Michaelyn. It is not myself. The winner is Daniel Beckman.
Well done, Dan.
I'd like to dedicate my Lynn. I'd like to dedicate my win to Michaelyn Oby.
Stars and Stripes Forever is a good guess, but I think there's no actual star in that.
Is that a Philip Sousa, John Philip Sousa one?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Right. Well, this all came to a screeching halt. Thanks to a good old patriotic oompa tune.
Good round, though, guys. Good volleys.
Yeah, excellent work, everybody.
Yeah. And good suggestions, audience.
Michaelyn, you've been an amazing guest. Before you go, I want to ask you two things. One, what are you working on right now? What do you have to promote? What do you want people to be aware of?
Yes.
So that segue of Stars and Stripes Forever is great because I'm hitting the campaign trail. No, I am not a candidate myself. No, I'm going to my home state of Tennessee, and I'm hopping on the campaign trail for a worthy candidate for U.S. Senate. She's from my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee, Marquita Bradshaw, and I'm doing a sneaker ball there in Memphis. If you're around, anybody, come down to South Main on April 20th, and I'll be doing Lady Sings, Miss Ross. So all of the sequences coming out once again, but I'm so excited. Her hashtag is Be the First, and yes, we should all be the first in everything in life. So that's what I got going on.
I love that. And y'all, if you are a Diana Ross fan, not a show to be missed.
It's so true. We had the privilege of seeing it several times, actually, and she's got costumes that are just outstanding, almost as outstanding as her voice.
Oh, thanks.
And then, Michaelyn, we always ask our guests to provide a little food for thought on something that's on your heart or mind lately. And care to share?
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about transition and just not looking at it as starting over, but starting anew. You know, opportunities come and go. You have one opportunity that closes and another opens. And it's all about keeping that hope and the transition of being positive. So that's on my mind.
Well, if you know us, you know we want nothing to do with positivity. So you keep that to yourself.
You know, I love change. And they do say that when one door closes, a window opens or a door opens or something. I don't know. They say something like that. But it's true. Like,
it's got to do with pressure systems.
Oh, okay, great. I think there's a lot of people going through change in their lives, and it always feels a little negative at first, but it's actually always such a blessing, because if we did the same thing every day, we'd probably be boring little humans.
So true.
And that's one thing I learned from you too. Oh my gosh, you take every moment like it's fresh and a new perspective. And I've never seen you all anxious or worried about anything. Lots of coffee helps too, right?
Yeah, and we've I've had many years of just pushing those feelings deep down and hiding them from the public as they rot away at my insides and chip years off the end of my life.
That's perfect.
But to your point, yes.
Michaelyn,
sorry.
We love you so much. You are our heart, and I'm going to come to Chicago soon and visit you, and we're going to have the best time ever.
Okay,
Dan,
you promise?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan can come, yeah.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll be there.
All right. Happy Easter and all that jazz.
Yes. You too.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the hearts just coming out of my hands?
Oh.
I must have done it perfectly because they just came right out. That's magical.
Why won't they do it for Michaelyn?
I know. I don't have this special.
I'm offended.
It's because your heart is real enough.
So true.
Love you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Jason says that you're brilliant, and Anne and Erinn is a saint for putting up with you.
That seems like two conflicting compliments,
it
Jason.
Does.
As much as I appreciate it.
I appreciate it too. You know what? It does. Okay, that woman literally shines.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I feel like as bright a guest as she is in here, if you meet her in real life, there's no comparison.
Twice as bright.
Yeah.
We met hundreds of wonderful people on American Queen Steamboat. She's the tops.
Yep.
The tops.
We met one wonderful person on American Queen Steamboat.
And it was her.
It was her.
Now it's time for a little more positivity because, you know.
Oh, no way. Is it time?
It is.
Oh.
My favorite thing in the whole wide world is to think with a positive attitude. And that is why we created. Dan.
I couldn't hold it.
Erinn's Positivity Corner. And today, all I want to talk about is one word beginning with the letter P. Dan, can you guess what it is?
Fart.
Fart begins with an F.
Not on Dr. Fart Pounder's colon cleanser.
Okay,
it
that's
doesn't.
True. That is not the positive word.
All right, I'm sorry.
I'm so
sorry.
glad you did that because the word I want to talk about is patience.
Go.
It was good. It was perfect. No, and I want to talk about it with you. So I am doing a show this weekend, with 5 to 11-year-olds, and I'm having the best time. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, that must be so much work and stuff." And honestly, it's just really fun when you have patience. When you have patience with anything or anyone, it's just fun. Even with traffic, if you're sitting in traffic and you're like frustrated about it and you feel anxious and upset and you just keep checking your watch and you scream and you honk, that's not fun. But if you have patience and you just turn up the radio, then that's pretty fun.
Let's be honest. We're all on our phones while we drive. Traffic is no longer an issue.
Yeah, I get that. But I do think that patience is a gateway to happiness. I genuinely do. And if you have actual patience, not just like, I have to have patience with that person. If you just calm your heart down, if you have patience with a work situation, sometimes your boss is a little,
Sometimes your clients at the brothel are asking a little bit too much.
You just said your clients at the brothel?
Yeah. Sorry, I watched Poor Things this week and it really affected me.
Oh, God. We're not going to do a movie review on that.
Oh, I am.
It was an interesting, a well-done movie. That's all I'm going to say.
Every bit of Emma Stone won that Academy Award.
Yep. I saw more of Emma Stone than I've seen of any other woman ever. Anyway, moving on. Be patient out there today. I'm going to be patient with Dan. I'm going to be patient with my 5-year-olds tomorrow. And I encourage you to be patient with all of the things that are happening in your life.
And yourself. Give yourself grace is what our guest last week said. And that stuck with us. We pass that information on. Sometimes we're quick to judge ourselves or frustrate with ourselves. I know that I am. But, that's really because I'm a piece of...
I'm glad we are live. It's really great.
Yeah.
Get off your phones and watch for motorcycles, says Bruce.
Boring.
You guys, thank you for joining us on this very awesome Tuesday. I am so happy that you are all here and you stuck with us for the hour.
We appreciate it.
We love you.
Yeah, this was a great episode. Super fun time. Hope you guys had a good time. If you're not following us here, or here, you can. And if you are, thank you for being here each and every week. Let us know what you want to see in the show. If there's a segment you'd like to see or a game you'd like to play or a sauce that you want to send us to really wreck our mouths, please do. I am up to any sort of immense heat challenge. So is
He really
Erinn.
is. Yeah.
So is Erinn. So send them on over.
No matter how much they'll wreck us the next day. We love you. Thanks for laughing with us today. And we'll see you next Tuesday on Erinn and Dan.
But it's live.
I thought you were going out.
It is. I clicked it.
Click it again.
I can just hide.
Click it.
I'm trying. Yeah, let's
okay, let's try that again. And we'll see you next Tuesday on Erinn and Dan, but it's live.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Oh, is it not working?
Nope. So it goes like this.
It says it's playing over there. Do it again. Gotta finish this coffee all the way up.
I love mustard sauces. Literally, I can't get enough of it.
Are you drinking?